Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It is a gorgeous morning here in Nova Scotia this morning, man. It's so quiet and so still. There's not a breath of wind. The sun is beaming through the woods. It is gorgeous. And yeah, I needed it, man. It's been probably almost 2 weeks since I got out on a drift. We've been, myself and Wyatt have been hitting the hunting pretty hard this year. Most years I don't hunt too much. I kind of drifted away from hunting, like really trying. Like I go through the motions, but I wouldn't really try. But this year Wyatt wants to try. He wants to really try and make an effort and get some game this year. So we've been doing that. And you know, when we're out hunting, man, it's really hard to record when you're doing that. So we did once. We had a bird hunt that we did a drift out of. We didn't get no birds. The next time we went out, we didn't record, and we got 2 birds. So, and we took them right home and ate them. They were delicious. 2 nice rough grouse, man. So now Wyatt's got the taste of that. He's looking to get a deer as well. So we've been spending time in the deer blind, and that's just not interesting content. He's sitting in the deer blind. I have a ground blind built. Maybe I'll give you a tour of it sometime, but it's a ground blind, and right when you're in there, you got to be real quiet, man, because deer's senses are way heightened above our own. Anyway, this morning I've bust out nice and early, and I've got the whole day in front of me. So I'm out for a late breakfast, early lunch, so it's a brunch drift up to Chickadee Rock. So I'm going to start getting unpacked. I've brought a bunch of stuff. My pack is heavy today. And I'll get unpacked and get set up, and then I'll show you what direction we're heading in. If you'd like to spend some nice quality time with me here in the woods today, stick around. Right on. Okay, let's start taking this stuff apart. I've brought some things so today, it is hunting season in Nova Scotia, so when you're hunting in Nova Scotia, you're required to wear an orange hat and orange on your torso, and if you have a bag or anything, you need to be showing orange on it too, or have an orange bag. So this is Sunday, and outside of the first 2 Sundays of regular deer season in Nova Scotia, you can't hunt on Sundays. However, that being said, people don't always follow the law, right? And so I'm going to wear an orange hat. I'm showing orange on the back of my bag. The only thing I'm missing is an orange vest, and I'm not required to wear an orange vest because I'm not hunting. However, just to be safe, I popped the orange hat on today. So let's start taking apart my bag. On the top here, I've just got my small tripod. I'm just going to put him on the ground for now. I don't need him right away. So I've got my fire pit set up, my grate, my pan, and my stainless steel colander. That's going to get set up on Chickadee Rock. I've got my orange sitting pad that I've had out before. Now, there we go. That's going to come in nice and handy. Now, this here is something that we're not going to talk about till a bit later. Something I've been wanting to get into the woods and just haven't been able to yet. So I'm happy to have that in the woods here today, but we'll just leave it up there. Something that I didn't want to bring in case I broke it. So up front here, I've got my tinder pouch. On the way in too, I took some video of a little trick I'm going to show you. I just learned this trick last night, and I'm going to see if I can make it work today. Pair of gloves for playing with fire. I've got my saw, I might need that. I've got my snips. Both these are Fiskars. So for me, I'm not into silky saws and expensive gear or anything. So a nice Fiskars pruning saw and a pair of pruning shears. Those 2 things come in really handy, and you get both of them for the price you would pay for one. Well, I mean, you know what? Like, it's quality gear if you spend more money, but I have no issues with the quality of these 2 items, so I'll keep bringing them. What else do I got in here? I've got my, probably won't need it, but I got my fire lighting kit. Now, let's get into, that should be everything I need from in there. Let's get into the big part of the bag. I've brought my alcohol stove, just in case all goes wrong and I can't get a fire going. I'll still be able to eat something. I got my mug. There's a tea bag in there, because I'm going to have a nice cup of tea. Hammock chair. I've got water. And my food bag. And the last thing I should be dragging out of here is my cook kit, my frying pan, lid, and kettle. All right, that's everything unloaded. I'm gonna get set up and make sense of it all, and then I'll bring you back and show you what we're up to. All right, on the way in, I showed you that I had a clump of usnea, and I was bursting the blisters on balsam fir on my way in and rubbing the usnea in it. I saw this yesterday on Nova Scotia Bushcraft, the Facebook group. Go check that out. And a guy by the name of Gary did this. As soon as I saw it, I was like, man, that's a good idea. So I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens, man. See if I can get my fire going. That felt like it took me 3 hours to process my wood, but I don't want to run out once I get started, so I got lots. Okay, let's see if this will take a spark, man. Oh, look at that, it did. Hopefully it doesn't go too nuts. Oh, look at that, eh? How cool is that, man? Oh, and look, I can kind of pick it off the stick and poke it in. Oh, well, cool. Right on. That worked really good. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for that tip, man. Everybody else, if you're watching this, check out Nova Scotia Bushcraft on Facebook. You don't have to be in Nova Scotia to become part of the group, man. It's just a really good group. Right on. I like that. All right. Hopefully that's going to get going good for me. I got my grill to put over top of that, just like that. And I'm not going to fool around for too much. I'm going to get my water on for my tea right away. I thought that was pretty level when I set it up. It doesn't look very level now. Oh well. Okay. Today I've got Twinings Earl Grey, as always. I'm just going to poke that bit of trash right in the fire. I'm going to put that bit of trash right in the fire. There we go. Now, right on. We got this. No problem. It did take forever to process that wood, though. That's where the Saker mini chainsaw comes in handy, man. You just zip right through. That would have taken 5 minutes. Oh well. Right on. I'll bring these back when my tea's boiled. And then we'll get cooking. Well, now it looks like my tea, and sounds like my tea has taken to boil already. Let's look. Oh yeah, that's hard boiling. I'll let it go a little bit longer. And I want to try to get some more sticks in there. Don't fall over. Let's add some a little bit bigger stuff. Hopefully I've got way more wood than I need. A little handful of smalls too. Bring my tea back up to a boil. Right on. Very good, very good. I'll probably bring my sitting pad over and sit right there. Nice. Oh, what a beautiful day in the woods, man. This is awesome. It's so nice when like your deadline's dark, right? You come out and it's just one of those days. There's nothing much to do. It's gorgeous out, man. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that looks well boiled there now. I just want to make sure it's strong. I let it get a little bit stronger, and then we'll pour it. All right, let's get this tea poured. Gotta watch, my old kettle is not in the best shape. Sometimes the handle pops off it. I always pour my tea from on high, as high as you can. It's after boiling it, I find it aerates it a little bit and gives the tea a bit more body. There we go. Right on. Well, that's one part of the mission done. I'm going to slap my lid on there to keep that nice and hot till I'm ready for it. Perfect. That can go over here. Now, I'm going to load some bigger pieces of wood in here and some smaller pieces before I start cooking. So I'd like to have a pretty good base of coals in here, so I'm not just burning straight up like fire. So that should only take a minute for this all to burn down. And once it does, we'll get cooking. Right on. Looking good, man. All right. That's looking like what I wanted to do. There we go. Spread that around. Oh boy, that's hot. That grill is hot, man. I mean, what did I think, though? All right, I'm going to add some bigger sticks now. Stuff that should, in theory, burn slower. It's a little bit too big. So I want just I want it to burn, but I want it to burn nice and slow if I can. If not, then it'll have to burn fast. There we go. I like the look of that. So let's put our grill back on. I tried to level up the stove just a little bit more. So Let's see what we got. I've got a really, really nice brunch here today. Oh, that's pretty level. I don't mind that. Let's see what we got. So, I actually brought a fork, knife, spoon. That's just a Walmart set. I don't need that right away. I've got a flipper. Hope you can see me through all the smoke. Might reposition this. And again, I've, as usual, got my Bear Complex container. Hopefully my eggs made it. It looks like they moved around a bit. And that is one thing. Oh, and I brought a plate too for a change. I know, it's not like me to bring a plate. All right. Let's get some oil in the pan. This is all going to happen pretty fast, I think, until I get stuff on the go. I want a good amount of oil in my pan. I don't want stuff sticking. Not quite all of it. I can just live right there for a minute. Swish that all around nice. Oh, that's burning just nice there. So, what I've got for my brunch, lunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it, I've got 3 really nice looking pieces of steak. This supposed to be Black Angus, sirloin, something like that. Anyway, and I've I already seasoned it. I put salt, pepper, and garlic powder is what's on my steak. Right on, that stove's not going nuts. Or my fire pit anyway, my pan's not too hot. Very nice. We're cooking now. Right on. Away we go. I'll put everything else there for a minute. Cool. Now, let me make sure that smoke isn't completely smoking you guys out. Oh, that's looking good. I think that's probably going to be more than I can eat, but we'll see. Oh, we got a good sizzle on the go there now. Right on. Let me get my fork out. Actually, I'll use my flipper for this. Oh, does that ever look good, man? Let's try to get oil under that piece as I flip it. Oh, that one's not quite as done. Maybe I'll swap these two around. How's this little piece looking? Oh, it's looking good too. Ooh-wee, baby. Is that ever doing great? Oh, there, I got it almost perfectly level now too. Ho, ho, ho. That is coming along nicely. Oh, I'm very pleased with that. Excellent. It smells delightful. My fire's getting a little frisky there now. Oh, I wish you could smell this, man. Oh, you want to see the color on that? Oh, that's nice. I got a really awesome sear on that. Wow. Holy moly, that's nice. I don't know. Ow! Don't know if you can see that or not, man. Oh, that's good. That's about 4 minutes from being completely done. And I'm going to put it on my plate and cover it with my lid, I think. Or I could put it in my Bear Complex container. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I got my eggs in there and start putting stuff away as I go. That's looking awesome. It's smelling awesome too. Wow. Okay, I think it's time to get their steaks off of there. Now, got a piece of paper towel I brought from home. I'm gonna throw on a glove because the fire is kind of licking towards me. Oh my, does that ever look good, man? Oh yeah, holy. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to be pretty tricky getting eggs cooked in this, because I've definitely got some stuff stuck on here. I might be able to scrape some of it off. Okay, some of it's coming. If I can scrape it off to the side, it might be alright. I put this here for a second. I don't want to put it back on the heat with that oil in it. And I want to make sure my steak is covered. Kind of staying warm. I imagine I might be able to put it back in the pan right before it's done. Okay, let's get ready to... I wonder, I might put a few more sticks in there before I try to put eggs in. We'll see. Just heard something weird. Okay, I've added some more bigger chunks of wood to try and slow this down some. I scraped my pan a good bit. I'm gonna get some of that stuff from the steaks I'm gonna get, but that's okay. Now, let's see if we can get our eggs cracked in here. Wonder, hopefully there's enough oil still in the pan to keep these eggs from sticking. All right, egg number 1. Ooh, catch my arm on fire. Oops, egg number 1, it's in the pan, and of course there's a shell in with it. There, that was easy. I got the shell out. All right. Oh, my handles are getting on fire. Here comes egg number 2. Egg number 2 is in the pan. Yeah. I never thought to bring any pepper for my eggs. That's okay, I guess. No, like I hoped. I figured putting that bigger wood in would make things slow down, and it has. Let's get that over there. Right on. Okay. Eggs are in the pan. Perfect. Okay, I think my... Oh yeah, my eggs are due for a flipping. Hopefully my mic's working. It just glitched out on me. So, let's see what we can do here. Smoke in my eyes isn't great. Oh, look at that. Oh my, look at that. Shoot. Trying not to break my yolks, but I think I got that one. That's okay. All right. Woohoo! A couple more minutes, we gonna be eating. Got one more thing to add to that. I'm gonna throw the lid on just for a second. Oh yeah, we're getting close. I think I was gonna eat in my hammock chair. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll cut up the meat and then sit in my hammock chair. I don't know. It's just gonna be hard to cut and hold a plate and eat. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Oh, that's looking good. Pretty impressed with that pan. I've got enough of a patina on it, I would say, that it's pretty well non-stick now. Even after frying up meat like that, those eggs didn't stick at all. I really like that. Nice. Oh yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty good there. Even if those yolks are soft, I don't mind that. Now, just because we can, let's add a couple slices of cheese onto my eggs. Are you stuck? No, you're not stuck at all. I'll put my eggs over here. And put a couple nice slices of cheese on there. I got marble cheese today. It's what was in the fridge. There we go. A couple nice slices of marble. And while that's melting, I'm going to put my steak back in the pan to heat it up just a little bit more. There we go. And I'm going to put that over top of the whole works. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Next up, plating. Oh yeah, awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So, we got our steak. That looks really good. Hopefully my, ooh, look at that. We got our cheesy eggs. My plate is far too small for this. Oh, right on. Very nice. I'll just take the opportunity while this is hot to give it a little scrub. Oh man. Steak and eggs and cheese? Don't mind if I do. Very nice. Now, take that grill off of there. Put it somewhere where I won't forget it. And I can put these 2 pieces of paper towel in the fire. I'm just going to load some wood in here because I've got way more wood than I needed. I guess somebody once told me once you get what you think you need and then triple it. So that's what I did today. So I got lots of wood. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to try this. It looks good. Okay. I'm going to opt for sitting on the rock here. Look at that, man. Yeah, I've got my old plastic fork, knife, and spoon set here, which is a real upgrade from my norm. I don't normally bring much of anything. Now, let's see if we can try this steak, man. I don't know if oh yeah, my plastic knife doesn't do a bad job of it. Let's get a bite of egg in there too. My egg's a little bit crispy. I gotta get my cover off my tea or I won't be able to drink that. Let it start cooling off. All right. Having trouble with my plastic fork. Being able to stab stuff. There we go. So I got steak, egg, and cheese on that bite. let's give it a try. Wow. Hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. That steak is really good. And nice garlic flavors coming through. It's cooked perfectly. Like, I don't mind rare steak or anything like that, but that's just great. He's brown all the way through. My egg, on the other hand, is a little bit overdone. But I don't mind that too much either. Only thing I would say is this knife, this fork, being made of plastic, it's making it difficult to stab my sort of tough egg. Mm. Wow. That steak is extraordinary, man. Mm. My tea is also very nice. Wow. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't love how this fork is working out. It's a little bit too blunt for picking up eggs. Mm-hmm. But the knife is good. It's working on the steak. Holy moly. Okay. I thought maybe I brought too much, but the way that tastes, I think I'll have no trouble polishing that off. So I'm going to shut you guys off while I tuck into this. And I'll bring you back when I'm ready to do what's next. Mm-mm. Mm. So good. Mm. Mm. Man, that was the best tasting steak I've had in forever. So good. It wasn't expensive either. That was like $12. And I got what I brought today was only half of what I bought. The pack had that much again. Wow. It was really nice marbling through it, so I knew it would probably be good, but that's just That was extraordinary, man. Lovely. I should have brought a hammock. Right now would be a great time to kick back for an hour in the hammock. Excuse me, and just let that settle. But I'm going to kick in the hammock chair here. I'm going to clean up first. I'm burning through the wood that I processed. I'm going to sit in the hammock chair and have my tea. And I'll show you what's hanging from the tree there, and we'll play with that for a minute. Man, that was good. Oh, the tea is right nice too. Lovely. Just lovely. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Nice. Okay. Oh, I can see the little stream reflecting onto the trees down there. That's gorgeous, man. Right on. So, I brought something special into the woods with me today, and I haven't been bringing it because I was concerned about bringing it. It's not something that was, it's something very special to me. So, last August on my birthday, my wife Rena surprised me. She floored me and surprised me, and she got me a beautiful hide drum. So my drum, I've been getting to know my drum since my birthday, and I've been wanting to get it out in the woods so bad, man, but like these things aren't cheap, man. So I was scared I was going to pierce it or something, but I found a way to rig it onto my pack that I feel it's fairly well protected. It doesn't fit inside my pack, or I would do that. And now that I have it out here, while I just sit and enjoy and finish off my tea, I am going to play my drum for the trees. And for anyone else that's out here that maybe hasn't heard the beat of a drum in a long time. So, I'm just going to sit and finish off my tea and do that. I'm going to open up some space here first. So, and then just play for a while. Take it all in, man. Right on. I don't know how well the mic's going to pick that up, but let's open up this drum. Just acknowledging the 4 directions, and look at the wind. I'm opening up space. I've acknowledged the 4 directions there. The spirit of the 4 directions. That gust of wind was pretty cool. Now I'm just going to play. I'm going to play for a while. It's all about gratitude, man. Being present in this moment. I won't keep you for the whole session, but it's going to go on for a bit. Just pumping out immense gratitude. Give thanks to the trees and the stream and the wind. And I try to draw down some healing energy for the earth, man. It's all about living consciously. I'm going to take a second now and close out my drum. Again, acknowledging Mother Earth, Father Sky, and now the winds of the four directions. Perfect. Right on. That was great, man. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. So grateful to Rena for getting me my drum. It was not something I was willing to get myself, right? It was, I'd been practicing with using rattle a lot. And yeah, it kind of, the universe will provide at just the right time, and man, did it ever. So this drum actually came from Labrador too, so even more special for me that way. Oh well, my tea is long gone, and I've been up here for hours now. So I guess I'll finish packing up. I'm mostly packed up. I'll put the fire out, finish packing, and we'll get ready to get underway. Perfect day. Talk about marching to the beat of my own drum, eh? Right on. All right, there we go. Wow, what an amazing bit of time in the woods I've had today. Oh, I just see Mr. Squirrel running. Oh well, I can't get over how good that usnea and balsam sap did, man. What a great idea Gary had there. Remember, check out Nova Scotia Bushcraft, hey, on Facebook. If you're into bushcraft, man, it's a really good group. You don't have to be from Nova Scotia or in Nova Scotia to enjoy that group. Go ahead and get on there. And the guy that runs that group, Lawrence, is a really great fella too. I've had an absolutely wonderful lunch. I I came out early enough, I thought it was going to be brunch, but I forgot how long it takes to process a bit of wood, right? It's been since spring. We've been under fire bans all summer. Now that we're into the fall, we're allowed to have a fire. And yeah, I forgot how long it takes. It takes a while. So it ended up being a lunch, but man, it was so good. Oh, and that sun. It's not warm here today. It's about 0 degrees, maybe a little more now, maybe 3 or 4 degrees Celsius, but just beautiful out here in the woods, man. Chickadee Rock is doing well. I'm going to head her down the hill, see what's left of the day, see what we're going to do, and right, I guarantee you, I've breezed some of this in. I'm taking it home with me. I should be just right for a few days, man. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. Right on. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember, folks, as always, you will never find anything unless you get out and look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.